you're in business, like what is your goal? Like I think with anything in life, like you need to start with a goal, right? And so like, why are you in business? And if your answer is like to make money, like you've already lost, like, which won't work. Intent is really important. Like the only way to grow a business is to fall in love with your customer, I guess. Like don't fall in love with your product. Fall in love with your customer, because the product needs to be nimble. Like you need to innovate. Like innovation, sales, and marketing, the most important things like when you start a business. And the other thing that you need to start a business, because it's not for everyone, like it's definitely not for everyone, is you need to have something that you feel like really, really passionate about. So passionate about that you would do it without the money, because it's that passion that will keep you going. And the only difference between the people that have been successful in business and the people that haven't is the people that were successful did not give up. It's the only fucking difference. You look at Michael Jordan, like he got kicked out of his basketball team when he was a kid 3 times. He learned how to shoot hoops in the backyard on his own. And he's one of the best fucking basketball players that's ever lived. Like Jim Carrey, he wrote a check to himself when he was a kid. He's poor family. He didn't want his family to be poor when he grew up, for $10 million. And he dated it and everything. And the guy he cashed that check. Vision boards, I think you should post that shit all over your wall. I think you should wake up and see your goal every day, right?
I think that your worst day can be your best day. It's just, you've got to decide, for that to happen.
You speak to anyone that's won in the Olympics, right? And they stand up there and they get the medal or the trophy or whatever. And you ask them how did it feel? 9 times out of 10, do you know what the answer is? 9 times out of 10, they say, it felt like I've been here before. Because they all visualize it so intently.
If you choose to blame other people and be a victim of circumstance, that's all you're going to get from it. But if you choose to take responsibility for your life, then you'll always either win or you'll learn. And so that's, in my view, a win-win. You actually can't lose. And the only reason that Gary Vee is really good at video, or Kerwin Ray's doing a great job at video, is literally because they've just failed more than anyone else.
If you look at any successful people in history, what they have in common is that they're all different, right? Because they're all following their passion. That's what's unique about them. They're all being themselves and they're being uniquely different. But they don't give up because they're stronger than you. It's just because they found the right thing to follow. We're always going to have challenges when we go after goals. You just got to choose the right goals.
I prefer that people would go out and fuck up than not do anything because they're scared of fucking up. Because the very act of fucking up gives you a much higher probability of not doing it a second time. And the person that hasn't moved hasn't gone anywhere. When you're learning how to walk, right? Richard Branson talks about this, but when you're learning how to walk, you don't learn to walk by reading books, you learn by trying to walk and falling over.